Hi everybody, Michael DeSisto here.
And his girlfriend Sam, aka Music Lover 93.
And for this music Facts-O-Rama video, which is number 12, we're gonna mention and talk about Madonna.
Yes, because like I mentioned, it's already the past birthday, which is I believe on August 16th, 1958, because it's her 65th birthday. That's why we're doing this to honor her.
That's right.
It's already October, so I know that's why we're going to continue doing the music facts to do it in order. It'll be another female singer to talk about. She's definitely known as the Queen of Pop.
That's right, she is the Queen of Pop.
So we're going to be doing some facts about her, and we'll begin. Okay, fact number 1. Madonna Louise Ciccone was born in Bay City, Michigan. Madonna's father put her in classical piano lessons, but she later convinced him to allow her to take ballet lessons. Christopher Flynn, her ballet teacher, persuaded her to pursue a career in dance. Madonna later attended Rochester Adams High School and became a straight-A student, as well as a member of its cheerleading squad. After graduating in January 1976, she received a dance scholarship to the University of Michigan and studied over the summer at the American Dance Festival in Durham, North Carolina. Yeah, this is something that Madonna began dancing, and for when it comes to doing piano and stuff, but she would rather do dancing instead. That really explains why she's becoming a dancer. There'll be more to talk about when we get to more later in life.
Indeed. Alright, here's number 2, folks. In 1977, Madonna dropped out of college and moved to New York City. She said of her move to New York, "It was the first time I'd ever take a plane, the first time I'd ever gotten a taxi cab. I came here with $35 in my pocket. It was the bravest thing I'd ever done." Madonna soon found an apartment in the Alphabet City neighborhood of the East Village and had little money while working at Dunkin' Donuts and with modern dance troupes, taking classes at the Alvin Ailey American Dance Theater, and eventually performing with Pearl while playing dance theater. In 1979, Madonna became romantically involved with musician Dan Gilroy. Shortly after meeting him, she successfully auditioned to perform in Paris with French disco artist Patrick Hernandez as his backup singer and dancer. During her 3 months with Hernandez's troupe, she also traveled to Tunisia before returning to New York in August 1979.
So she moved to New York City to drop out of college because of that. Okay, so that's where, because she just wanted to do more of a music career. So yeah, this is where she taking classes at the dance theater, doing more dances and doing auditions and other stuff. This is where her career began when we get to fact number 3. In March 1981, Camille Barbone, who ran Gotham Records in the music building, signed Madonna to a contract with Gotham and worked as her manager until February 1982. Madonna frequented nightclubs to get disc jockeys to play her demo. DJ Mark Comments okay, at Danceria took an interest in her music, and they began dating. Commons arranged a meeting with Madonna and Seymour Stein. Sorry if I butchered the first name. The president of Sire Records, a subsidiary of Warner Brothers Records. Madonna signed a deal for a total of 3 singles, with an option for an album. Commons produced her debut single, Everybody, which was released in October 1982. Her second single, the double A side, Burning Up, Physical Attraction, was released in March 1983. both the single and Everybody reached number 3 on Billboard magazine's Hot Dance Club Songs chart. Following the success of the singles, Warner hired Reggie Lucas to produce her debut album, Madonna. However, Madonna was dissatisfied with the complete tracks and disagreed with Lucas's production techniques, so she decided to seek additional help. Wow. So, Everybody is actually her first single, and I didn't even realize it was actually the first single that she's done, because I ever thought that one of them would be the popular ones, but yeah, Everybody is actually her first singles that she's done. Alright, now we'll get to more of that took her, and this is something we could hear one of the popular songs.
Okay, number 4. She asked John Jellybean Benitez, the resident DJ at Funhouse, to help finish the album's production, and a romance ensued. Benitez remixed most of the tracks and produced Holiday, which was her first international top 10 song. Holiday is definitely one of her top hits. I really like that one. The album was released in July 1983 and peaked at number 8 on the Billboard 200. It yielded 2 top 10 singles on the Billboard Hot 100, Borderline and Lucky Star. In January 1984, Madonna gained more exposure by performing on American Bandstand and Top of the Pops. Her image, performances, and music videos influenced young girls and women.
That's true.
Madonna's style became one of the female fashion trends of the 1980s. Madonna's popularity continued to rise globally with the release of her second studio album, Like a Virgin, in November 1984. It became her first number 1 album in Germany, Italy, the Netherlands, New Zealand, Spain, the UK, and the US. Madonna received huge media coverage for her performance of Like a Virgin at the first 1984 MTV Video Music Awards. Wearing a wedding dress and white gloves, Madonna appeared on stage atop a giant wedding cake and then rolled around suggestively on the floor. MTV retrospectively considered it one of the most iconic pop performances of all time. The second single, Material Girl, another great hit, another great song by her, reached number 2 on the Hot 100.
Yes, Material Girl is actually one of my favorites from Madonna. And yes, Lucky Star, I actually hearing it from one of the, in the radio. Because I've been hearing a lot of Madonna songs. Borderline is also good.
Mm-hmm.
And also, Like a Virgin is also another great song from her. And I already know for a fact that there is a parody that Weird Al did, is Like a Surgeon.
Right.
I've actually liked the Weird Al parodies from other ones, but yeah, the fact that he did like the parody of Madonna's Like a Virgin was actually pretty good, and nothing can beat that. But I still like both the original and the parody. Alright, so fact number 5 is actually something that probably when her acting career began. Madonna entered mainstream films in February 1985, beginning with her cameo in Vision Quest. The soundtrack contains 2 singles, her US number 1 single, Crazy for You, and another track, Gambler. She also played the title role in the 1985 comedy Desperately Seeking Susan, a film which introduced the song Into the Groove, another great Madonna song. It's actually one of my favorites that's actually heard on the radio. Her first number 1 single in the UK. Beginning in April 1985, Madonna embarked on her first concert tour in North America, the Virgin Tour, with the Beastie Boys as her opening act. The tour saw the peak of Madonna wannabe phenomenon, with many female attendees dressing like her. At that time, she released 2 more hits, Angel and Dress You Up, marking all 4 singles from the album peak inside the top 5 on the Hot 100 chart. So she made the first tour, and I know you mentioned like during your xylophone days that you mentioned before the Bryan Center Orchestra that Madonna's actually made her first tour in Seattle, Washington or something. That's actually considered, that one is on that same year in 1985. But yeah, made her first tour on that year. But yeah, Into the Groove is actually one of her popular songs.
Oh yeah.
Okay, now this is something you would love to read this, baby.
Here we go. In June 1986, Madonna released her third studio album, True Blue, which was inspired by and dedicated to her husband, Penn. Rolling Stone was impressed with the effort, writing that the album sounds as if it comes from the heart. 5 singles were released: Live to Tell, Papa Don't Preach, True Blue, Open Your Heart, and La Isla Bonita, one of my other top favorite Madonna hits.
Oh yeah, it's actually
Six songs.
one of your favorite. It's actually one of your favorite songs, and you'll definitely hear this when we after we're done reading the facts.
La Isla Bonita, one of my other favorite songs from Madonna. All of which reached #1 in the US or the UK. Next year, Madonna was featured in the film Who's That Girl? She contributed 4 songs to its soundtrack, including the title track and Causing a Commotion. Madonna embarked on the Who's That Girl World Tour in June 1987, which continued until September. In January 1989, Madonna signed an endorsement deal with soft drink manufacturer Pepsi. In one Pepsi commercial, she debuted Like a Prayer, the lead single and title track from her 4th studio album. The music video featured Catholic symbols such as stigmata and cross burning, and a dream of making love to a saint, leading the Vatican to condemn the video. Religious groups sought to ban the commercial and boycott Pepsi products. Pepsi revoked the commercial and canceled her sponsorship contract. Like a Prayer topped the charts in many countries, becoming her 7th #1 on the Hot 100.
Another one of her most popular Madonna songs, Like a Prayer. Yeah, it's definitely had the music video where it's so like has like these like Jesus stuff, and it's also like the cross, and I wonder how religious people would feel about this music video because of all of this. It's all everything, but the song is actually not too bad actually. So yeah, Who's That Girl is actually probably not one of her most popular ones, but I did hear this song before. Live to Tell is another great Madonna song, along with La Isla Bonita. That is something that Michael would love singing that song.
That's true. Yeah, that's my #1 favorite song by Madonna, La Isla Bonita.
That's correct.
Alright.
Now get to fact number 7. Madonna starred as Breathless Mahoney in a film Dick Tracy, which is released in 1990, with Warren Beatty playing the title role. The film went to #1 on the US box office for 2 weeks, and Madonna received a Saturn Award nomination for Best Actress. To accompany the film, she released the soundtrack album I'm Breathless, which included songs inspired by the film's 1930 setting. Oh yeah, this is something that I will definitely tell about this, and it's actually one of my other favorite Madonna songs. It also featured the US #1 song Vogue and Sooner or Later. Vogue is actually one of my other favorite Madonna songs. Can't even talk right. While shooting the film, Madonna began a relationship with Betty, which dissolved shortly after the premiere. In April 1990, Madonna began her Blonde Ambition World Tour, which ended in August. Rolling Stone called it an elaborate, choreographed, sexually provocative extravaganza, and proclaimed it the best tour of 1990. Immaculate Collection. Madonna's first greatest hit compilation album, which was released in November 1990. It includes 2 new songs, Justify My Love and Rescue Me. The album was certified diamond by RIAA and sold over 30 million copies worldwide and becoming the best-selling compilation album by a solo artist in history. Yeah, Vogue is actually something that that no one is in black and white, and the way Madonna just like the hair, and yeah, it's like the 1930s hair. You've probably seen the music video. I know for a fact that not only that Madonna is not only a singer, but also she's also an actress. It depending on the movies, like most of them sucked and some of them were good. Speaking of more acting, you will love this one. Maybe.
Yes. Fact number 8, folks. Here we go. In 1992, Madonna starred in A League of Their Own as May Mortabito, a baseball player on an all-women's team. It reached number 1 on the hot box office and became the 10th highest grossing film of the year in the US. She recorded the film's theme song, This Used to Be My Playground, which became her 10th number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100, the most by any female artist at the time. In October 1992, Madonna simultaneously released her 5th studio album, Erotica, and her coffee table book, Sex. Consisting of sexually provocative and explicit images photographed by Stephen Meisel, the book received strong negative reaction from the media and the general public, but sold 1.5 million copies at $50 each in a matter of days. The album entered the Billboard 200 at number 2 and yielded the Hot 100 top 10 hits, Erotica and Deeper and Deeper. She made a subdued appearance with Letterman at an award show and appeared on The Tonight Show with Jay Leno, after realizing that she needed to change her musical direction in order to sustain her popularity. With her 6th studio album, Bedtime Stories, 1994, Madonna employed a softer image to try to improve the public perception. The album debuted at number 3 on the Billboard 200 and generated 2 US top 5 hits, Secret and Take a Bow, the latter topping the Hot 100 for 7 weeks, the longest period of any Madonna single.
Yeah, somewhere around there, I think in like the later stuff, that's where I'm not really interested in her later stuff, to be honest. Because I actually prefer the ones in the 80s and early 90s a lot more. Because I for a fact with Madonna and the way she dresses, she becomes a slut. Because this is something that I will definitely explain more when we get to fact number 9, and bear with me if I mispronounce certain words. I apologize, but this is going to be a long one. So fact number 9. In February 1996, Madonna began the musical Evita in Argentina. For a long time, Madonna had desired to play Argentine political leader Eva Perón and wrote to director Alan Parker to explain why she would be perfect for the part. Now, Evita is actually something that I do remember that Madonna is in. It's actually a musical.
And I also played that musical back in 2021 at the Woodstock Playhouse.
Have you seen that film?
I believe I have, yeah.
Anyway, during filming, Madonna became ill several times after finding out that she was pregnant, and from the intense emotional effort required with the scenes. For the role, she won the Golden Globe Award for Best Actress in Motion Picture, Musical, or Comedy. Oh, wow. And it sucks that she's becoming pregnant when this happened. The Evita soundtrack, containing songs mostly performed by Madonna, was released as a double album. It includes You Must Love Me and Don't Cry For Me, Argentina. I believe it's one of the popular songs from that one. The latter reached number 1 in countries across Europe. 2 years later, her 7th studio album, Ray of Light, was released. The album's lead single, Frozen, became Madonna's first to debut at number 1 in the UK. While in the US, it became her sixth number 2 single, setting another record for Madonna as the artist with the most number 2 hits. The second single, Ray of Light, debuted at number 5 on the Billboard Hot 100. She recorded the single Beautiful Stranger for the 1999 film Austin Powers' The Spy Who Shagged Me, which earned her Grammy Award for Best Song Written for a Motion Picture, Television, or Other Visual Media. Madonna released her 8th studio album, Music, in September 2000. It features elements from the electronic-inspired Ray of Light era, and like its predecessor, received acclaim from critics, collaborating with French producer Mariah. Let's just get it this way. Mariah. I don't know French. Madonna commented, "I love to work with the weirdos that no one knows about." Really?
Wow.
The people who have raw talent, who are making music unlike anyone else out there. Music is the future of sound. It produces 3 singles, the Hot 100 number 1, Music, Don't Tell Me, and What It Feels Like for a Girl. The music video of What It Feels Like for a Girl depicted Madonna committing acts of crime and vandalism, and was banned by MTV and VH1. Madonna gave another provocative performance later that year at the 2003 MTV Video Music Awards, when she kissed singers Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera while singing the track Hollywood.
Wow.
This is something that I was talking about, how Madonna becomes who she really is now. And this is one of the reasons why I do not like the current Madonna, like where she's becoming one, and she kisses a lot of young men, and also kissing like that. I'm like, I was honestly grossed out when I saw it when this happened. I mean, how would you feel if Madonna is like an older woman and she kisses much younger men?
That's overboard.
She does it in like the ones like later when she's in her like close to like 60 or something. I'm like, this is why a lot of people don't like the songs, and especially when she was with the female rapper Nicki Minaj. Oh my god, I can't.
I can't stand Nicki Minaj.
And especially when she's doing stuff with her and makes it what this song's so bad. Okay, enough with that.
Alright, last fact coming up.
Yeah, and this is another long one, everybody.
Fact number 10. In October 2003, she provided guest vocals on Spears' single Me Against the Music. It was followed with the release of Remixed and Revisited. The EP contained remixed versions of songs from American Life and included Your Honesty, a previously unreleased track from the Bedtime Stories recording sessions. Madonna also signed a contract with Callaway Arts and Entertainment to be the author of 5 children's books. The first of these books, titled The English Roses, was published in September 2003. The story was about 4 English schoolgirls and their envy and jealousy of each other. The book debuted at the top of the New York Times bestseller list and became the fastest-selling children's picture book of all time.
Interesting.
Yeah. Her 10th studio album, Confessions on a Dance Floor, was released in November 2005. Musically, the album was structured like a club set composed by a DJ. It was acclaimed by critics, with Keith Caulfield from Billboard commenting that the album was a welcome return to form for the Queen of Pop. The album won a Grammy Award for Best Electronic/Dance Album. Confessions on a Dance Floor and its lead single, Hung Up, went on to reach number 1 in 40 and 41 countries respectively, earning a place in Guinness World Records. The song contained a sample of ABBA's Gimme Gimme Gimme, Man After Midnight, only the second time that ABBA has allowed their work to be used. ABBA songwriter Jorn Ulvaeus remarked, "It is a wonderful track, 100% solid pop music." Madonna released and performed the song Hey You at the London Live Earth concert in July 2007, Madonna released her 11th studio album, Hard Candy, in April 2008. Containing R&B and urban pop influences, the songs on Hard Candy were autobiographical in nature and saw Madonna collaborating with Justin Timberlake, Timbaland, Pharrell Williams, and Nate Danja Hills.
Yeah, this is really enough to talk about because it seems like in the later life, it's just her music is actually shit, right? Like, since when she's doing it like becoming one and she actually do it with Nicki Minaj. Yeah, the song Hung Up, I know this song and it was okay. I'm just not a fan of this one. And the samples I already know for a fact it's originally from ABBA. Like I know this, it definitely sounds like it, but I just don't like it when they took the samples from the original music that much. It's like Rihanna's "Don't Stop the Music," where they put the samples like from a Michael Jackson song, which I forgot the name of the Michael Jackson song, but we'll do the facts about him very soon, by the way. But yeah, this is actually the facts about Madonna. Is to honor her 65th birthday. Even though I only like her older stuff, I don't give a shit about her newer stuff because, you know, her music has gone downhill. She changed everything. We'll get to the next facts something that'll be like life until death. So anyway, like I mentioned earlier, Michael is gonna be doing Isla Bonita, and it's actually one of his favorites, and this is when making the karaoke video, which it was recorded earlier and including, you know, the end of that one because we just wanted to make sure that we practiced the karaoke and just making sure we got that done. And just so you know, towards the end of the song, Michael's gonna sing it in a different way. We're just doing like one more repeat, like the end of that one. So you'll have to see, folks.
Enjoy the video. Enjoy the karaoke part, folks.
Yep. Hope you enjoy it.
Last night I dreamt of San Pedro. Just like I'd never gone, I knew the song. Young girl with eyes like the desert. It all seems like yesterday, not far away. Tropical, the island breeze, all of nature wild and free. This is where I long to be, La Isla Bonita. And when the samba played, the sun would set so high, ring through my ears and sting my eyes, your Spanish lullaby. I fell in love with San Pedro. Warm wind carried on the sea, he called to me. Te dijo, te amo. I prayed that the days would last, they went so fast. Tropical, the island breeze, all of nature wild and free. This is where I long to be, La Isla Bonita. And when the samba played, the sun would set so high, ring through my ears and sting my eyes, your Spanish lullaby. I want to be where the sun warms the sky. When it's time for siesta, you can watch them go by. Beautiful faces, no cares in this world, where a girl loves a boy and a boy loves a girl. Last night I dreamt of San Pedro. It all seems like yesterday, not far away. Tropical, the island breeze, all of nature wild and free. This is where I long to be, La Isla Bonita. And when the samba played, the sun would set so high, ring through my ears and sting my eyes, your Spanish lullaby. Tropical, the island breeze, all of nature wild and free. This is where I long to be, La Isla Bonita. And when the samba played, the sun would set so high, ring through my ears and sting my eyes, your Spanish lullaby. Tropical, the island breeze, all of nature wild and free. This is where I long to be, La Isla Bonita. And when the samba played, the sun would set so high, ring through my ears and sting my eyes, your Spanish lullaby. La 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 la, La Isla Bonita. La 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 la.
Thank you so much for singing this song, my love.
You're very welcome, my love. That was fun.
And hopefully we'll get to more Music Facts-O-Rama episodes very soon. Since it's October right now, and I figured we should definitely take a break from the female singers since it's twice in a row here, because we're just doing this for their past birthdays. So Madonna's now 65. This is Music Lover 93 signing out.
Have a good one, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.